Hey, everybody, welcome to COPI Cafe. You've got Rob Gregg and Josh Jones here. We're glad you came to watch, and this is episode 21. So, a lot of fun stuff for you. We heard your feedback on Twitter. We're going to try to keep this one a little more brief and talk a little bit about the custom dome sale, things that are going on with us. Rob, what are you drinking?
Well, today I have, it's a good one, this one, an innocent inner winner.
Innocent Inner Winner. Sounds like a Gary V NFT.
I have no idea. It says it's high in fiber. It's a pink dragon fruit, lychee. I don't know what lychee apple is. Baobab, vitamins. All these buzzwords, scientific buzzwords that probably mean nothing, but maybe
Okay.
they'll taste nice.
All right. So, what's the flavor of this innocent inner winner?
I'm already confused.
You're already confused. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. What do you think I'm drinking, man?
Well, I'm just going to put it out there and say it's probably a Waterloo orange,
Hmm.
orange can. I don't know.
No, I tried to set you up. I'm drinking. I'm drinking a Jungle Lily. I took a sip of a Waterloo a minute ago just to mess with you.
You did. You did set me up. Yeah. What, you finished that drink now? What you gonna go for next?
Back to the Waterloo that I set you up with.
Ta-da!
Yeah. Nice job there trying to steer a win out of that one. So this has
Yeah,
pineapple, cucumber,
set me up.
celery, coconut water, kale, spinach, parsley, ginger, lime, blue algae, spirulina, and it's cold pressed. It's not
Spirulina.
spirulina. Yeah.
Right.
All right. So let's get right into it. Couple new hires going in the pipeline. Hasn't happened yet, but very exciting because we've been looking for a multiplayer network engineer that can really help take getting multiple players in the game to the next level, make sure that we're secure. This is all part of prepping us for that alpha phase
Yeah.
in 2023. I'm pretty excited.
I mean, we have multiplayers now, but beefing up that position and having a specialist that can then work on it as his solo job rather than part of the other things.
Yep.
Yeah, will help us to move forward a lot.
Yes, and then also a senior level technical artist that'll
Mm,
help David a lot with the well, just apparently he's got a wide area of talents and
mm.
skills. So David's pretty excited about him. That's good. It's good news.
Yeah, I think we have experts in each position, but like Pep Guardiola likes to do, it's always good to have two or three experts in each position. So it le- lessens the load on that person there, takes a little bit of pressure off, but also that they can have conversations back and two with each other where they're kind of at the same level. Because sometimes when you're a senior and you talk to a junior, you might have different ideas.
Hmm.
Whereas you have that different level and the junior as well, then two or three different voices in the same area. I always think good, and I think to grow the team, having the seniors and the juniors and the I don't want to say apprentices. I'm looking for a word underneath junior, but having them all go through the ranks together and learning off them, then some can eventually go up the ladder, and then everyone moves up, and it just makes for a really nice balanced team.
Yeah, I do agree. It'll help to elevate the work, everything that we're doing, speed up some of the processes as well, which is great because we have a lot of deliverables and
Yeah.
just a reminder on some of the stuff that came up in the last week. We have pushed off, removed some sales from some NFT sales from this year,
Yep.
quite a few actually, and that's just due to the response, some of the response from the community. We're trying to listen to our community, and we're also bringing in projects to collab with. So we're going to be doing the Cornucopias Club, Collectors Club, which is great. And we're still just getting started with that. There's a long way to go, but we want to accept COPI token for those sales, which is pretty cool. Gives some added utility. Exciting stuff there. And
We have
then
to
we've
remember
got.
that
Go ahead.
that roadmap, was built a year ago, and we've done a few tweaks to it, and it is full of disclaimers saying, look, things things are going to slip on this. Can you imagine planning anything a year in advance and then building a bull market and a bear market cycle on top? I
Yeah,
mean,
that's a great point. That's a really good
difficult.
point. And also, in addition to that, just start up business. I've never built a
Yeah,
business ever where I didn't have to spin and change strategy
mhm,
multiple times,
yeah,
especially in the startup phase, because you go in one direction, you learn something, you go in a, for example, just quick example, we were originally building out our own tech, the land marketplace.
yeah,
That spun into the NFT market, a new direction with the NFT marketplace. We still get to go back to that, which is
yeah,
great because we have that for the land. And when we release the land deeds and do that exchange, but that was one spin.
mhm,
And then we got going in that new direction. We wanted to work with Derp, try to utilize their tech and what they were doing. Great project, great guys. But the reality was, while we were doing that, we're also still building our own as well. And so we've had to, you navigate through the
yeah,
market
yeah,
and go in a different direction
yeah. I
as
mean,
needed.
we create all our own assets as well. We're taking on people, and then we're training people, and then we're trying to find our way through the various crypto, yeah, what's the word? Rabbit holes. And then we are in startup mode, so we have all those challenges. We choose to build our own assets. Um,
Mhm.
I think we choose to build our own assets in this metaverse and do the other thing, not because they're easy, because they're hard.
Yeah, well, and that's true. And you don't see successful AAA games that are using off the shelf assets,
Yeah,
buying it from someone else. You've got to create your own look and feel. And I'm really proud of our team with what we've done. I think it's
yeah.
remarkable. So staking, we've got the stake pool going, and just for anybody who may not be aware, the pool is called COPI Pool. That's the ticker name. You can get the ID for the pool and more information in our Discord very easily. Um,
Hello.
but that is already up at, okay, Rob's going to share something here. That is at 42 million. So took
Incredible.
off surprisingly fast. And we kind of weren't expecting that at all. We had scheduled basically 3.5 million COPI, a little bit more, 3.5 to 4 million COPI we had scheduled to be given away as a fee for this, for everyone staking to this pool as part of the rewards of staking with us. The plan was to spread that out over 3 to 4 months so that we could give as many people a chance as possible to participate in that. Well, it took off so quick that we had to make a quick adjustment before the pool actually started. So it had not begun yet. The epic and the rewards had not yet begun. So everybody still had a chance to get in at the 358 epic, which is where we paid a founder's rate of 0.0125 COPI per ADA. That was the one epic that we did that for. We then had to make the change and do a declining curve, basically reducing the max payable per epic. So the most rewards are available to those who participate in the earliest, and then that goes along down until we get down to 50K ADA
Yeah,
staked in
and
the
it's all
or COPI rewards. Sorry.
non-custodial. Yeah, non-custodial. The NFT land assets, the NFTs, they stay in your wallet. Nothing has to be moved, and at the same time, you'll be receiving ADA stake into our pool, and you'll also be receiving via drip drops COPI tokens. So it's a
Right.
win-win.
Yes, non-custodial, and that's the way staking is with Cardano. So when you
Yep.
delegate your ADA, all you're doing is choosing a pool. You're assigning your staking keys to a pool.
Yeah.
Nothing, the ADA never leaves your wallet. There's no risk, nothing like that at all. It's simply assigning your keys to a pool. So if you assign your keys to Kopi Pool, then you are eligible to earn rewards from staking the Kopi. Now the thing is, you have to go to Drip Drop to collect those rewards. They're going
Mhm.
to stack up for a period of seven epics, but after that, they'll drop off and you won't get the ones prior to that. So you have to go with some degree of regularity. We recommend once a month or once every 3 weeks to go and make sure you collect those rewards from drip drops. But it's a great platform. If you have any questions, just go to our Discord and ask. But yeah, this was our way of just giving you guys some rewards for participating in our pool, which is, by the way, another really important point. You still receive your ADA rewards. This is
Yep.
not, as you can see, the margin there is 5%. This is not like an ISPO where the fees are 100% and they're basically selling their token for your ADA rewards. That's kind of how ISPOs work. This isn't that. We're trying to contribute to the decentralization of Cardano, security of the network, and participate with you guys, bring you into that. And eventually it could be another stream of revenue, but for quite a while, it's costing us a good amount of COPI. So
Yep.
that's just our gift to you. Thanks for participating. We also have land staking. So the land staking works in the same, almost in the same way. If your wallet that you've staked your ADA with, that you've delegated to COPI Pool, also holds the land NFTs. And I'm talking about the theme zone lands, not the custom domes. If your wallet holds the theme zone lands, then you're earning rewards on that as well. And so you can learn more about that in our Discord. I think it's pretty awesome. We're
Oh, it's
giving back,
amazing.
but
And
yeah.
if you have more than one land plot, then you receive multiple rewards, and also the number of rewards that you get are determined by the rarity of your land plot.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, it's amazing. There's all you have to do is pay that transaction fee when you withdraw them from drip drops. So I mean, yeah, why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah, exactly. And then coming up soon, we'll have the custom domes. So at the end of this program of staking, about 3 months from now, we'll add the custom dome staking. And also, right about that time, or maybe slightly before, we'll have begun the Collectors Club, and
Yep.
we'll be running NFT sales with partners for Kopi token.
Yep.
And that's going to be pretty cool too. But the size of those sales is going to be great, a lot smaller.
Oh
And those
yeah.
are with partners. We're participating with other CNFT projects because we want to come alongside you guys and have you participate with us if you're interested. So, what else? We got this. We got the dome sale coming up
Custom
on.
domes
Yeah,
tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
yeah. Well, this video will probably come out tomorrow. Maybe might come out today.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay. Friday the 26th,
the
Saturday the
26th.
27th,
Yeah, yeah.
Sunday the 28th.
If we can get it out today, great. I hope we can. But yeah, the sale is a lot of people are really excited. I think there's a misunderstanding about the amount of ADA that's being raised. There was an earlier private sale that's not that we collected for quite a while back. That was something that helped us to get started with this project, and so that was a very big contribution to us being able to build the team and make this game in the first place. Now we have, I think, what's the amount of ADA being raised in this sale?
Oh, 4.23,
4.23
4.23 million.
million ADA. So that's the final number of what we're raising in this sale, and it's not a raise; it's revenue. So we're
Yeah.
selling the NFTs. Um, so yeah, I think it's an exciting sale. We did have some questions from the community on the difference in custom domes and themed zones. How would you say that, Rob? How would you explain?
Well, I could probably take half an hour explaining it. What I will say, we have two full decks in our Discord, one for the theme zones and one for the custom domes. These are over 20 to get reaching up to 30 different pages. So that is the most detailed information that you can get for both of them. Um, as a quick overview, the themed land, which we've already sold, is part of the the game, the metaverse game, where players own the land and you're farming the land, and districts are trading between each other, and it's all economics, and it's multiplayer games, and people are in the same districts, and it's the main Cornucopias game. That's how I would explain that land. This upcoming sale is the custom domes. So the custom domes are aimed at a different really market, a different type of player. These are for the person that wants to create their own dome, Again, it's still multiplayer, and we will provide different templates so you can have a concert in there, you can have an art gallery, you can have them both together. You would provide tools where you can drag and drop, you can have games together, and you can control entry to those games if you want to via NFT access, or it's just for, yeah, it's for the entrepreneurs. And then later on, when we have the city and we release that, these custom domes can be linked or portaled to from a city shop. So if you've got somebody like, we always say Tesla, we've got no affiliation with Tesla whatsoever. But let's say Tesla have a showroom in the city, go into that showroom, then be transported to these larger custom domes where you'll have the showroom, and then probably you'll be able to go outside and do a test drive of that particular car. So that's one example how you compare these custom domes um, to the commerce within a real life commerce within our metaverse game.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Completely agree. And one of the things that we've talked about, so in doing something like this with a product, we always have to do a lot of vision casting. There's a lot that goes into it. We have to think through what is it that we want to accomplish? What are we offering here? What's the end goal? Where does it end up? We have to go back to our dev team and say, hey guys, is this going to work? Is this going to be performant? Will it work within our system? Does this size work? Does this size work? And all sorts of things like that. But additionally, in the vision casting process, one of the things that I get so excited about is what can we do? Like, so these domes, they're for the creator, for the entrepreneur, for you guys to get in there, and we want to see what you create and build as a community. So it's really exciting, and you get to turn that, if you want, into a business. I've said the analogy multiple times, but the influencer could come in potentially and run a PvP match. There's a variety of things. The NFT artist can create a gallery and have people in to see their work and make it the stunning display. There's so many fun. Obviously, the PvP games. We just want to create a way for you guys to build and do what you want. Now, this is the vision casting part that I was going to talk about. We were discussing it a few weeks ago in one of the team meetings, and what came up was, man, it would be really cool if we could export the data associated with that dome. For example, um, I've had 200,000 visitors to the dome. I've run 33 PvP competitions. Here are some of the most exciting camera shots from within, placing the cameras, recording snapshots, dumping all of this data. X amount of revenue was generated from this dome. You know, if we have that transactional ability in the future, and all of that data can be dumped to either update the metadata if it was not a locked policy, or be a subset of the metadata. There's some technical things we're talking through with it, but either way, the data is there. We associate it with that NFT ID and that NFT holder, and now it's displayed in a marketplace, so you can resell your NFT, but it actually represents a lot more. So very
Yeah, I
exciting.
mean, all that's definitely possible, and that's something that we'll discuss and we'll iterate upon. Maybe some people might want to keep some of that information private, there'll definitely be different options available.
Yeah, absolutely. You might want to have an invite only dome, and it's just you and your friends, or whoever it is that have access to that. So there's a variety of different use cases depending upon what the person wants to do. But this is kind of the essence of what the custom domes are. I think you explained it very well. And then the theme lands, how would you differentiate, like, how would you describe the theme lands, which was the previous sale?
Well, the theme lands are an opportunity as well, because again, the players will own those land, and other players will be coming onto their land, and they'll be doing all kinds of farming and trading and moving that the goods that are produced to other lands to build the whole economy. They'll also be part of a district, and those districts will be competing against other districts, and the best districts will be getting rewards back, and so that's a whole different kind of economy, and a really, really powerful one. Um, so, but that's part of the that's that's gamifying the no, that's metaversing the game, because it's a game with the in-game currency. So whereas the custom domes is, I suppose, you would the custom domes, because you can build yourself and build the economy on that. That's probably how people are thinking that the metaverse is gonna build out. But we're going in two different directions that are actually completely fused together and sharing the same tool. Because who knows which way it's going to go in the future. So we're giving both options.
Yeah, agreed. I think it gives for a lot of flexibility, and it creates a diverse environment within
Yep.
the ecosystem and the long term plan that we have. It really fits well with the story, the overall story, which the
Yeah.
lore will be coming out at some point. We're working on it, so a lot of good narrations with that, which is pretty cool. But we'll announce more on that later. I think we're trying to wrap it up quickly. So why don't we go ahead and get our special guests up here? We're really thankful that I'm sure you guys are excited to see. As previously mentioned, we've got Jim and David with us here again. So let me go ahead and welcome up Jim and David. All right, welcome up, David and Jim. COPI Cafe. This is your second COPI Cafe, I guess. How you guys doing? What are you
Yep.
drinking?
So,
More importantly.
what are you drinking, Jim?
I'm drinking the souls of the fallen.
Look at me. I'm drinking an invisibility potion.
Oh,
Nice.
whoa.
Ooh.
How do you do that? Well, cheers,
Secret.
guys.
Secret.
Cheers, cheers. Glad to have you on the show again. We had a few questions from the community, and then we'll get right into it with some fun game streaming. Jim, you're going to do a little demo of what you guys have built of the custom
indeed.
dome. Okay, awesome. Very exciting. So, question from the community: when can we use these things?
When can we use these things?
When custom dome utility?
Yeah, no, big question. We're doing a lot of multiplayer testing right now. We want to get a little bit more of that done, but I'm thinking it's going to be closer to the beginning of next year. That's what we're looking at on those. So
Okay, that's awesome.
That's a good
And
safe
so-
point for it.
So, like a testing kind of thing, or
I think yeah. So we're gonna have testing groups in the beginning anyway. So yeah, at the beginning of next year, starting with the first testing groups, and we'll see how things scale from there.
awesome, awesome. I love it. Very
That's
exciting. I know everybody's ready to get them in their hands. I am as well. I'm going to be building like a madman with all the time that I have. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen, but it'll be fun. I want to test and play around. So, what about the difference in the look of the land versus the look of the domes? Aesthetics.
So the look of the land. So assuming we're talking about kits, like what you can make your custom dome look like compared to what things look like
Yes.
in the other zones. Yeah. So there could be a point in the future where, let's say, like Solus, it's got a national park kind of vibe going on. It's it's got Douglas firs. It's got that kind of look to it. There might be a point where we have a kit that comes out for the custom domes that is based on Solus. So if you want your custom dome to look like that, you can. So, but yeah, that definitely coming up in the future, we're gonna have lots of different environmental kits that you can use with the custom domes that are similar to the you got the Paradise kit right now, which I think is a good start to things. But yeah, lots of things coming in the future.
Awesome. Very cool. And then the racing kits. Somebody, some announcements Rob and I had made in the past about the racing kits. So when are they going to be able to use the race building kits?
Well, as far as using them, we'll probably wait till we actually show something of those first before we announce that, because it's something is still in progress right now. One thing to clear up though is like racing itself. We're not talking about bubble jets and stuff like that racing, because the land is in order. So you guys, Cornucopians, you guys saw the racing before. That was a huge section of land to hold that racetrack. It exceeds Acopius by far. So you're going to see that kind of racing in our own curated megadomes. That's where you're going to see that. Now, as for racing inside of custom domes, that's going to be a different type of racing. Something that we're not revealing yet, but I think it's going to be very, very cool.
Yeah, very exciting.
Secrets.
Can't wait to see some of that as well. All right, last question for you guys. Can we terraform? Well, you know what? I'll just say, I'll add to that. What is terraforming for those that don't know as well?
I had seen someone from the community, I think, make this specific question. They're talking about on games where you're manipulating a landscape. It's essentially a height map, is what it is. You can pull it up and down. Sometimes, sometimes it's voxel based. There's a little bit more to it, but that is not the way we're doing it here. So we've kind of looked at doing both methods, and the way we're going to be building land in the custom domes will be faster and performance will be better. So when we show off the builder for how you put together things, we'll get into more details of that. But trust me, it's way better. It's way faster.
All right. Well, that's very exciting. Okay. Rob, any other questions for these guys? Anything there for me? All right. Let's
win preview.
Win preview. Well, let's get this going. Jim, are you ready to play?
I hope so. I'm not all that great at shooters, but
hey,
let's see what we can do.
Well, let's see what you can do, man. I'll bring it up here.
Nice.
Different character there.
Whoa.
I'm not sure what to name her yet. I think I'm going to call her Barbara.
Wow. Dude, that wall of guns is sick.
This is inside the bunker.
Yeah, inside the bunker. Very similar to the cinematic here. So everyone runs out of the bunker after the buzzer comes on, and depending on the type of game mode that you're playing.
We have this
nice.
Might be capture the flag or deathmatch or something like that.
Ah, a drone.
I haven't decided what to call those yet, but they're like orb turrets or ball turrets.
Hovering ball turret. That was a good shot, by the way, Jim.
Yeah, Jim, you're doing better than usual.
I know, right?
Who's the enemy? Who are you after?
The people in the red that are shooting the reddish pink rounds.
Okay, so it's team versus team.
Yeah, he's mad at them. They said something terrible about you, Rob. So we gotta take him out.
I'm getting used to it nowadays.
Oh, this is awesome. You just gotta take it out.
What's that?
Should be missed. Those guys, they killed your friend.
Oh, I like it. Red fire and blue fire.
It is pretty. Hopefully, we'll probably have some videos coming out in the very near future. It'll show what a full night battle looks like here. It's very spectacular. So
this is amazing, guys.
So you made it.
I'm so bad with the launch pads. Just go out.
But you made it all the way up there.
Well done, dude. You're with the lights.
Whoa.
Okay. So all of these assets, they will have to, everything that's here, they will have with their custom dome to build it out the way they want.
Yes. Okay. Yes. We're trying to allow as much creativity as absolutely possible with this. So even if that means you're exceeding something, you're doing too many things, something that costs more performance, we'll warn you and say, hey, you're putting way too many of these things, but go ahead. You really know what you're doing. Go ahead and keep placing more of these things. So there's definitely, we'll have some guides that come out in the future. Probably be me and Jim, a lot of me when it comes to the environment stuff of how to design environments that are performance friendly.
Okay.
But we really don't want to restrict that kind of thing. We want people to just go nuts with creativity.
I love it. Yeah, agree.
But this is a player built map.
Yeah.
And this over the sign over there. Yeah. What is that?
It's the billboards. So it's like an ad. So you'll be able to switch out on your dome. If you got some specific branding or it's a type of game that you run there, that's you can upload your own images into Cornucopias. So it's something that we'll show off in the future. But I think it's a good way to brand things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good job,
Oh
Jim.
man, I can't wait to do this. Well, that was amazing, Jim. Great playing, gotta say. You are pro, but you know what? Wait until I play.
Sorry, I didn't say too much. I was busy concentrating on
Yeah.
not
Great work.
falling off everything.
Seriously, guys, that's freaking remarkable, unbelievable. I absolutely can't wait to play. Yeah, amazing work. I know you guys wore yourself out, so thank you very much for all the effort you're putting in. As mentioned, everyone, we have a very passionate team, and we're grateful to all be a part of it. It's inspiring. So thank you, guys. Go get some rest. Know that the custom dome sale is this weekend, and hopefully you can participate if you're not resting, whatever. But we'll see you guys next week, and yeah, have a great weekend. Well, there you have it. That's pretty awesome. Everything that Jim and David showed us there is obviously pretty exciting. That shows you the reality of what we're building. This is real. You can get in there and play. We are moving as quickly as we can and doing it as quality as we can towards actually getting this alpha release in your hand so that everybody can play. Once again, we are going to be showcasing some of this at the CNFT Con and Rare Bloom. Well, not Rare Bloom, but we'll be showcasing it at CNFT Con. We'll be at Rare Bloom event coming up. That's all very exciting. We are heads down in preparation for that. Don't forget our dome sale coming up the 26th, 27th, and 28th. That's either today or tomorrow, depending upon when we get this edited and released. Thanks again for watching COPI Cafe. Rob, do you want to send us out? Do you want to say anything?
Thanks for watching. See you later.
Goodbye.